Guys, it's Brad, and I just want to make this short video for you where I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about how what you're going to experience when you want to start a business and when you start to even succeed in business. This is something that's going to happen. So basically, the only people that you should surround yourself with or spend any time, any length of time with, are people that are going to be supportive, they're going to be intelligent, and they're going to be driven. Anybody else that doesn't fit in that category, you're better off being alone and reading books. And I don't care if we're talking about your parents here, if people that you're surrounding yourself with are negative and they discourage you, you're going to have a very hard time doing what's necessary to follow through. Because when you spend time with people that tell you it's not going to work out, you should not do this because other people don't do it. It doesn't make sense for you. You've never done anything like this before. You shouldn't do this. You're not good enough to do it. I'll speak from very personal experience. The people closest to me tell me all the time, even today, that I'm not good enough. I should quit. I should be a personal trainer. I should be a fucking... They say the most ridiculous of things. And if I had listened to them, if I didn't have the personality type that I do, which is somebody who's very rebellious, I would have taken that in and not done my business. And I'd be working for somebody right now like the person who told me to do that. I'd be somebody's fucking bitch like that person. But I'm not, because I rejected it, and I have been running my own businesses for 7 years. So with that said, you got to be very careful, because the worst thing that could happen is you could listen. You could listen to what they're saying, and you could take it in, and you could be absorbing it. So if they're telling you that you can't do something, and you stick around long enough to really listen to them, and they get you to agree to that, it's going to be hard for you to break out of it. I honestly believe you'd be far better off being alone and finding new people to hang out with than hanging out with people that tell you that you can't do something. Because again, you're going to be influenced by it. You're going to have it influence your mind, and it's going to become a part of you. You're going to tell yourself, oh shit, I can't do that. I don't have the credentials to do this. Bullshit. You take a look at any successful leader of any business that has really made a huge impact in the world. Bill Gates. When did Bill Gates sell to the Altair Computer Company? When he was 18 years old in Harvard University. He asked the question, we talked about it on this channel many times, how can we become the intelligence that controls computers worldwide? He asked that question, and with that, he developed the idea for Microsoft, a software system that controls computers worldwide. That's what made Microsoft. An 18-year-old kid. Sam Walton, Walmart. Who was dominating Walmart at the time? Kmart, Sears. Everybody said to Sam Walton, there's no fucking way that you can take a small, a cheap mentality grocery store, bulk grocery store, and turn it around. The market's too saturated. Sam Walton said, no, we are going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. And what did he do? He got in his car, he re-innovated the way that they do business, and he brought his business model to small towns outside big cities. There wasn't a room for a cheap grocery store inside of the big cities, but outside in the small towns, people will get up and drive there for the cheaper prices. Walmart. Sam Walton became one of the richest people ever to live in ever, and the most successful business people, most resourceful. So whenever people are telling you you can't do something, get away from them. Smile and go do it anyway. And don't listen to them. Read books. Get around people who are smarter than them, because smart people, they don't tear you down. They'll redirect you. People who are actually successful, they redirect. They don't tear down. Losers tear people down. People who are negative, they don't ever make it out of the rat race. They're somebody's bitch. They have to go to work for somebody else. straight up, dude. I mean, that's just the fucking truth, And if you have a 9-to-5 job, you work for somebody else, you're happy, great. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. That's what people they choose to do. Good for them. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. But when people who have a 9-to-5 job start to tell people who start businesses what to do, just because they're your parents or they're your friends or they're your whatever, doesn't mean you should listen to them. In fact, you should not listen to them because they're not doing it. Listen to people who have done it and succeeded at it for a period of time. And the best way to get in touch with those people is through books or a mentorship or a mastermind or a networking situation, a conference. Don't listen to people who just don't live that life. You're not going to, listen, I'll tell you this right now, you're not going to get to 7 figures by listening to people who are making 5 or 6. That's the bottom line. Those people who make 7 and sustain it over a period of time, those are the people you want to listen to. Not other people. All the people that are making less than that, they're going to tell you, no, you can't do that. You shouldn't do this. This is what you should do instead. Don't listen to them. Go your own path. If you're an entrepreneurial type, there is a high chance of failure, yes. But if you study, if you work, if you grind, if you're consistent, you're going to make it happen. That's the bottom line. So that's about it, guys. Take it easy. Just want to put that out there. Have a good day.